Hi friends, welcome to Taming Python series. In this video, we're going to talk about how to delete a file or a folder using Python. So let's first talk about how to delete a file using the remove function in the OS module. So this is how we can do it. You import the OS module, you specify the path of the file, and then you just run os.remove that path. That's all. So let's try to use this function. I'll just take a blank folder. I'll open it with VS Code. Now I'm going to create a new file. I'll name it index.py. Alright, so first to delete a file I need to use the os.remove function. So I'll import the OS module. So import OS, and then let me give a file path. So f path equal to, suppose if I have a file called test.txt, in this folder where I'm running this program, I can give directly test.txt, and then what I would do is os.remove the file path, f path. Now I can even write test.txt here also. I can write like this also. Okay, so now but to delete this file I need to have a file to demonstrate. So what I'll do is I'll create a new file here. I'll write a new text file here, new text document, and I'll write it as test.txt. So I got a new file here. So I'll just run this program, and after running this program you can see that the file is not present here because I have run the os.remove function. So this is that simple to run a delete a text file. Delete a file in Python. So if I have a text file, if I have a file at a specific location, suppose I'll just give this location like this. Suppose I have a file called abcd.py, suppose, yeah, and I'm using a raw string because I have backslash characters in my string. And okay, I need to create this abcd.py at this location. So I'll just create a new file here, new any file, actually abcd.py. I got the file here. So now I'll run this program again. Just to show that my program has completed, I'll just write a small print statement here. Alright, so now I'll run this. Yeah, completed, and you can see I don't have the file abcd.py here because it's deleted by os.remove function. Okay, so now if I run this again, what happens is I will get a error which is file not found error, because os.remove actually throws an error if there is no file present. Since I have deleted this file already, I will not have a file anyways. I don't have this file anyways, so it's giving this error. So in order to escape this error, you need to check whether the file is present or not. So how can you do that? It's pretty simple actually. You can run os.path.exists. So I just use that now. os.path.exists of the file path. So this will give me a boolean value, so I can keep it beside an if condition. And what I'll do is I'll run this only if the file is present. So what this statement does is I'm doing an if condition os.path.exists, and I'm giving a file path here. And so if the file is present, then only this function will run. So I'll just save it, I'll run it. Now I won't get an error because I'm not running this actually because there is no file present. And so let me try to create a file here and just check whether the program runs or not. So I'll just write new, I'll write abcd.py. So the file which I'm referencing here. Okay, now I'm run. So in order to prove that this statement has run, I will print here file deletion success. Okay, so now I'll run this. You can see file deletion success completed. So, and you can even see my file is not present. abcd.py file is not present because it's deleted by os.remove function. So that's how you can delete a file using Python. It's basically one line os.remove f path, the path of the file, and be sure you need to check before deleting whether the file is present or not. So yeah, that was about deleting file using os.remove. So now let's go ahead and try to delete a folder, using shuttle.rm means remove tree. So what this does is, basically, if you have folder and if you want to delete that folder, you have to run this function which is shuttle.rm. Shuttle is the module which is default module in Python, so you can use it. So let me try to demonstrate that now in this file. So now first let me try to create a folder here. So I'll just create a folder, new folder, and I'll just write some folder. This is the name of this folder. So what's the path of this folder? This is the path of this folder. I have copied it. So f folder path equal to, I have backslashes, so I'll just use the raw string. Yeah, so I got a folder path in my variable now. So if you want to delete this, first I have to import the shuttle module. Shuttle, this is the general purpose file operations, high level file operations module, which comes default with Python installation. So yeah, I have taken the shuttle module. So what I will do is shuttle.rm tree, and I will just give my folder path here, and I'll just write print completed. So this is my function. So it's this is my script, which is very simple. So I'm importing the shuttle module and I'm running the shuttle.rm tree function on the folder path which I've specified in this variable. So let me see whether it runs or not. I'll just run this. No errors. I got the statement completed, and let me see here. Yeah, my folder is now gone here, right? So that means shuttle.rm tree has deleted my folder. So it's really simple. It's just one line. And now let us see what happens if I try to delete a folder which is not present. Already I've deleted this folder. So if I run this, what happens? Let's see. I'll just run this. I've got an error again, which is file not found error, because obviously rm tree is run on a folder path which doesn't exist, because I've deleted it recently actually, right? So how to handle this? So what you have to do is you have to check whether the folder is present or not before deleting the folder, to escape the errors. So how can you do that? You can just run os.path.isdir on the folder path, then you can know whether the folder is present or not. So what I'll do is, I'll first import the OS module. I'll write import OS, and I should write os.path.isdir, and I will give a folder path. So what this will return is a boolean value whether the folder is present or not. So I'll write if space. That means now what happens is, if the folder is present, then I will remove the folder. And to prove that I have removed, I'll just write print folder deleted. Okay, so let me try to run this now. Yeah, I have completed my script successfully, but I didn't print folder deleted because the folder was not present, and hence these two lines were not run. So let me try to create the folder to prove it actually. So here I'll come to this folder. I'll create the same folder which I want to delete. So my folder name was some folders. Yeah, so now let me try to run this. Here you can see folders deleted, and my program is also completed, and you can see the folder is really not present here. And let me tell you one thing about this shuttle.rm tree function. This function deletes a folder, and if there are any subdirectories inside, subfolders inside, or any files, the whole thing will be deleted. So just to prove that, I'll just demonstrate it to you now. I'll just create the folder again. Here I've got some folder called some folder. In this I'll create another folder. I'll just write f1. I'll just create another folder. I'll just write it f2, and I'll just create a new text file. I'll write something like testing. So this folder has, and I'll just create another folder inside f2 also. I'll just write f3. Okay, so now what happened is that in this sum folder you have a file and subdirectories also. So let's see whether the shuttle.rm tree can remove all these folders and subdirectories. Let me try to run this and see it. Yeah, folder deleted, and script is completed. You can see the whole thing is deleted. That means if you run schedule.rm tree, the folder and the contents inside them, everything will be deleted. So yeah, that was about how to delete a folder using the schedule.rm tree function. So that's it, guys. It's pretty simple, and I've written a blog post on how to delete a file and delete a file folder along with the subfolders using the schedule.rm tree. Be sure to check out the blog post, to copy these sample codes and practice at your PC yourself. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching.